should be,
Yay!
yeah, we are recording. Okay, cool.
Yay! Welcome to the podcast.
The
The
three
the
Again.
cringy
cringe
assholes
spooks. The
with
cringe spooks
Mayor and
podcast.
Ethan, followed
Yeah!
by with
Hey,
your
you gave
hosts.
away my real name. Thank you for that. Okay.
Yay! We blew it after a week. Yay!
God.
Today we will be reading a
Elvis, peanut butter,
cringe.
bananas, and me. That's the name of a
Yeah!
creepypasta. Why are
Yeah!
we
Yeah!
even talking like this? This is, well, why not? This is the three
Sounds like
cringy
a great
assholes. Who
approach.
cares?
Three
Yeah,
cringy
so
assholes with your hosts, Mayor and this other guy.
This other guy.
And they're awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're,
totally.
they're awesome add-on. Me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why? Okay, let's. Okay, I think we got him interested
Yeah.
enough.
All
Can
right.
we-
Wait, hold on. Let's like say first. All right. So Elvis Peanut Butter Bananas and Me. This creepypasta was created by the same person who created a creepypasta called The Seer of Possibilities. It's one of the most popular. It's a very popular creepypasta. That one we should probably also read. We should probably check out that creepypasta as well. Yeah.
Okay.
As
I don't
in
see
you
why
should
not.
as in you should the audience should check out that creepypasta because we've already checked it out but we didn't
Yeah.
record it.
Yeah,
Us.
we read it, but we didn't record it, so y'all
Yeah.
gotta check it out for yourselves. But it's by the thing that we're reading is by the same author, only it's a lot less popular. So I guess it's
And it's
so I guess
probably
it's
a
an
lot
attempt at
funnier.
boosting popularity, even though we're not much more popular. we're even we're even less popular than the
We're
creepypasta
way
is. I bet.
less.
Yeah.
We're way less popular.
Yeah, but we have the charisma.
Yeah.
Good girl. Not cringe, not cringe, nothing.
Yeah.
Just charisma, just pure charisma.
We're not the three cringy assholes. We're the three charismatic assholes.
Yeah. All right. So how are we gonna read this? All right. So we already said that we would probably read this like paragraph for paragraph. But what about like for the short paragraphs? You know, like the ones that are like one line long or like two lines long. Do we just like?
I guess those I guess all those one-liner paragraphs count as part of one paragraph. Like
So you finish all the one-liner paragraphs, and then
Hey,
it's someone else's turn.
yeah, so like
Basically, if
I
a
start
paragraph
with
is
is Elvis Presley still alive and end with for the first time. Because those
Ah.
are all comparatively short compared to the other paragraphs.
all right.
So who wants to start?
Well, you didn't say you.
I'll
you
start.
Alright.
Alright, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll start me. I shouldn't say that word.
Go ahead.
I love.
Go ahead.
I saw this this picture here. It says, "Who needs April Fools when your whole life is a joke?"
Oh yeah, I think you shared that one. Yeah, you did. Okay.
Let's see.
You know that circus music that yeah that plays in Mayor's head all day.
There we go.
If Mayor's
Yeah.
show was a sitcom, that would be the main theme of the, like the intro.
Yeah. we
All
Oh,
right.
no, that's something for the future. Okay. So,
What's something for the future?
Jag,
Time?
start us off.
Alright,
Yes,
I'll
please
stop.
start us off because my computer froze again.
I'll
Giggity
start if you shut up for 1 second.
giggity.
Is Elvis Presley still alive? Some people swear that he is. And you'll never convince them otherwise. I'm sure you've heard what they say. My neighbor just saw him working at a supermarket in Florida. No way. He actually manages a car wash in Seattle. He's the guy who just inspects my house for termites. Jesus. I think Elvis needs to keep his identity more secret.
Yeah, he's he's doing a bad job. Holding all those jobs. Tiring himself out, he'll mess up.
What if he works at all 3 places?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he's working all those jobs, he's gonna wipe himself out because he doesn't get any breaks.
I think it would be funny if he inspects the guy's house for termites that he uses as an excuse to go jack off in the shower.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yo, I'm a horrible person.
Well, we're the 3 cringy assholes, so who cares?
Yeah.
Sounds crazy, right? Well, I'm here to tell you that while he never held any of those jobs mentioned above, not everything you may have heard is without merit. To understand, you have to go back to that fateful day, August the 16th, 1977. The day the world lost Elvis for the first time. I'm pretty sure he'll turn up.
Oh yeah. He's just gone on a trip. Okay, so Maya, do you want to read or should I?
Up to you, eight hand.
I guess it doesn't matter. I'll read. Before I go any further, let me introduce myself. I'm Timmy Watkins from Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Not too long ago, Elvis, aka the King, was my next door neighbor, and this was well after his purported 1977 death. Now, I know the first thing you're wondering is how Elvis managed to stick around years after the media first reported his demise. Maybe you're guessing that the pressure of all that fame caused him to fake his own death. But here's the scary part. He actually did die that day. Unfortunately, he didn't stay that way.
So Elvis is a zombie?
Or a ghost, or basically anything that comes back from the dead. Apparently, that's the premise.
Maybe it's the guy who's talking on the Skype right now. Not me, but the other guy.
I'm Elvis Presley. Oh no. You figured me out. Alright, Maya, your turn.
Okay, Maya's turn.
What is
Maya is my story.
The events of that August 16th unfolded pretty much the way they reported in the news, with him collapsing to the floor. One of his favorite snacks, a peanut butter and banana sandwich, was on a table nearby. His manager, Colonel Tom Parker, took the news hardest of all. Elvis had made him a rich, respected man. Without Elvis, he was nothing, and he knew it. He refused to accept the fact that Elvis was gone. Later that night, Colonel Parker sneaked into the Memphis morgue and injected the corpse with a top-secret serum that had been given to him by none other than Richard Nixon.
It's pronounced Colonel, by the way.
Colonel.
I know,
Colonel.
it does. I know, it doesn't make sense, but...
Just spell it the way you spell corn kernels, you fucking jackasses.
I know, it's stupid. I used to pronounce it colonel as well when I was a little kid.
Also, British
I used-
people, they don't pronounce it lieutenant, they pronounce it lieutenant, I think.
I'll tell you a story. You know the first Metal Gear Solid game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know the colonel who calls Snake up on his ear device thing?
Yeah.
I used to pronounce colonel as curdle or some shit.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
I'm retarded.
We're all retarded, in a way. So, Jag, I think it's your turn.
Okay, I would like to say something before I go on. A peanut butter and banana sandwich. I would rather finish that before I die. You know?
Yeah,
Kinda
same,
sucks.
honestly. Beggar not to die on an empty stomach.
This serum called Revivin had been developed by the US government as a way to bring important dignitaries and statesmen back to life. And it worked until in 1974, a young up-and-coming singer who had died in a car accident became the first subject. What if his body was mangled? Could you bring him alive still?
I don't, well, maybe, I don't know. I guess.
The lead scientist's daughter was a close personal friend of the singer, and she begged her father to turn the poor lad into a proverbial guinea pig when she heard of the accident. Long story short, that singer was Lee Garrett, who's probably unknown to most of you younger readers. But in a horrible tryst, he never fully recovered and went to become the Justin Bieber of his day, singing crappy music that only tone-deaf 13-year-old girls could find palatable.
Damn. That's... As the government...
Is it?
Huh?
Nothing. No.
Okay. Wait a minute. Maya, did you read after Jack or did I? I think I did. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. As the government cronies watched his subsequent musical career unfold, they knew right away they'd made a tragic, horrible mistake. Who were they to play God? Awful music was being unleashed upon the world by the person they'd saved. A blunder like that could not be made again. The project was shut down, and all the scientists were lined up and shot in the head. The laboratory, along with all documentation, was burned to the ground.
Who the fuck keeps calling me?
I don't know. The remaining samples of the serum.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Okay. The remaining samples of the serum, save for one, were destroyed. The last sample managed to find its way into the possession of Richard Nixon, though the chain of events through which that happened remained fuzzy. While Nixon fully intended to use the serum on himself, he eventually had a change of heart when he realized that with his looks, it was probably better to not live longer than necessary. Using his unimpeachable wisdom, Nixon saw fit to send the sample to Colonel Parker about 6 months before his friend Elvis passed away, as he was well aware of the king's declining health. It was Nixon's hope that if Elvis ever suffered an unexpectedly early death, the serum could be used to bring him back to life. I guess it was his attempt to atone for the whole Leif Garrett debacle, and his foresight proved to be accurate.
As noted earlier, Colonel Parker was all too eager
Welcome
to revive
back.
Elvis for his own greedy needs. The problem was that the serum should have been administered within 3 hours of death, and Colonel Parker wasn't able to get to Elvis until at least 10 hours after he died. He didn't care though, nothing was going to stop him from bringing back the king. The serum still worked mostly, yeah. Elvis came back to life, but he was never the same. Vietnam flashbacks. He lumbered around aimlessly, constantly looking for his next meal, with greenish-hued skin and a foul stench permeating from his body. He was able to follow simple directions, but he never sang again. Colonel Parker hid Elvis and the truth from everybody. He moved Elvis from town to town, keeping him chained up in basements, and always trying to stay one step ahead of the National Enquirer, the Weekly World News, and other such supermarket tabloids.
Sometimes Elvis would escape from his confines and wreak his special brand of elvish havoc upon the world. This is where the Elvis is alive where we come from. Once, after having snapped his chains, Elvis made it outside and found an unfortunate teenager wearing a yellow t-shirt, mistaking her for a giant banana. Elvis consumed the poor girl right there on the spot.
And nobody did anything about it, apparently.
Leaving only a pile of greasy bones. Another time he escaped to an electronics store and angrily smashed a stereo over a salesman's head after he saw a Beatles DVD playing on the wall of TVs. It was a noteworthy incident such as these that precipitated each move from town to town.
The stress of maintaining his own public life and keeping Elvis hidden from the world weighed heavily on Colonel Parker. He faked his own death in 1997 so that he could fully dedicate his life to taking care of his zombie charge. He and Elvis continued to move to various locations, finally ending up in Wisconsin. And that's where I enter the story. The house next door to mine had been vacant for at least 6 months before Colonel Parker and Elvis moved in. That was in 2002. I wonder how old Colonel Parker is by now. All my life I heard the Elvis rumors, and like most people I thought they were silly. I would soon find out just how true they were.
The two lost souls.
Oh, fuck.
quietly moved in during the middle of the night and kept to themselves over the next 3 months. I was barely aware that anyone was there at all, though I did occasionally hear odd sounds coming from the basement. Finally, I decided that I was being very neighborly towards the new mysterious residents, so I baked a pan of my famous peanut butter bars and took them with me as I headed over to their home.
Peanut butter
Should I
bars? What the
should I keep
hell are
going?
those?
I don't
They sound
know.
delicious.
I know. Your reaction was the same as mine when I heard that deep fried butter was a thing.
Oh, I don't like deep fried butter.
I was like, deep fried butter? What is that? Freaking
It's
Heart-
called heart attack fuel mayo.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's deep fried heart attack, more like. So should I like keep going since that was like, or like what? Should I keep going or
Yeah,
what?
keep going.
Because it's like 4 lines long. I don't know
Yeah,
if
keep
that's
going.
like.
I like hearing your voice. I'm just kidding.
Oh, thank you. It was really smooth. Really smooth of you. Alright. I confidently rang their bell with a big goofy smile plastered across my face. Seconds later, the door opened slowly. There in front of me was the Colonel, looking tired and old. My honest impression was that he really looked like a guy who'd been beat down by life. Hello there, came his weak greeting. Hi, I'm Timmy from next door. I thought I'd come to introduce myself. I handed the peanut butter bars to the Colonel. The Colonel looked pleasantly surprised. He wasted no time. Hello, Timmy. I think it's very
Serendipitous.
serendipitous that you've come here today. I have quite a problem that I don't think I can solve by myself. Sure, I'd love to help you. What do you need? I was invited inside.
I love how, after all of his paranoia, Colonel Parker is after meeting a neighbor and knowing him for like 5 seconds, he's showing that same neighbor his zombie.
Yeah, he's like, oh, hello there. Thank you for the peanut butter bars. Want to see my pet zombie?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'd love to help you. What do you need? I was invited inside, and over a cup of coffee and a couple of peanut butter bars, I was told the story of reanimated Elvis, the same story that I just relayed to you. And surprisingly, I didn't run out and call the cops because it sounded completely insane.
Yeah. Surprisingly.
Surprisingly. So, should Jag start reading?
Yeah, I'll stop reading just to be. Hang on. Then Cole.
Colonel.
Have you?
Colonel.
Then Colonel Parker laid out his request. Now, Timmy, you need to understand I'm an old man, an old dying man. I've not much time left, and when I'm gone, there'll be no one to deal with Elvis. When I'm dead, I need you to go down to the basement and put a bullet in that monster's head. I can't do it myself. I'm too weak. Cole.
What a pussy.
Colonel Parker looked down in shame at those words as those words left his lips.
What a pussy.
I sat there in silence with a look of disbelief on my face.
The Colonel.
The Colonel looked
Oh, wait.
in
Okay.
my eyes.
Okay.
Of course you want proof, don't you? Come with me and meet the king. But before you do, I must warn you. Warn me of what? Elvis is well, he can be very infuriating. He only speaks in song titles. His song titles, to be specific. Come and see for yourself, he mentioned towards my plate of goodies. And bring those peanut butters. Elvis will want some.
I followed him downstairs to the basement. The room was
He's
lit.
gonna get raped!
Oh no. Jesus Christ. The room was lit with an Good God. The room was lit with an assortment of candles. And as my eyes adjusted, I saw before me the king himself. He had green skin and vacant yellow eyes. An unpleasant odor filled the room. His body was adorned with one of his classic sequined jumpsuits, but it obviously hadn't been cleaned in a long time. A chain ran between his ankle and the wall, giving him perhaps a 10-foot radius within which he could move. He was eating a peanut butter and banana sandwich. Wow. Now, wait. Should that count as a paragraph? Ending with peanut butter and banana sandwich? Alright, Maya?
Yeah.
I think... Is it your turn?
Alright.
I don't know.
Yeah, alright. Peanut butter banana sandwich, right?
Yeah, it
Alright.
ends there, I think. Unless you want me to read the small parts.
I'll read it since you asked me to. Now listen to this.
Okay, whatever. Yeah.
The colonel whispered to me, and you'll see just how upsetting he can be. Directing his words toward Elvis, the colonel asked, "Was that you're eating?" Elvis sluggishly looked up, and in his slow, familiar drawl, he answered, "Hound dog." Dang it. Dang it, Elvis. The colonel was quite upset. You know damn well you're not eating dog. That's a peanut butter and banana sandwich. I made it for you myself. Don't be cruel, came Elvis's slow, chicken fried response. More like slow baked as fuck response.
But
Oh no, I used the F word.
Elvis is
You know.
baked. He's
Colonel
dead and he's been
Parker.
smoking the pan.
Colonel Parker looked at me. You see? He's impossible. Even though the monster's behavior at that moment didn't seem so bad to me, it was clear that after 25 years, Colonel Parker had reached his boiling point with Elvis's annoying, murderous ways. At that point, I've seen enough. I wanted nothing more to do with the freak show that was unfolding in front of me. Thanks for showing me Elvis, I stammered. I can see myself out. I'll just go. Yeah. Bye. Yeah. I'm not cut out for this. I turned quickly to leave, but crashed into a table that just miraculously appeared out of nowhere. Several bunches of bananas had been resting atop the table. I collapsed in a heap along with the bananas and peanut butter bars, creating a huge mess. Good job! You're not clumsy at all! How many
You just wrecked a guy's house, asshole.
Yeah,
How many
really.
Holy shit.
You destroyed property.
As I sat stunned on the ground, I saw that the food was smashed all over the front of my shirt. So should I keep going?
I think that counts the paragraph, I think.
Alright. And so we wait.
Oh, is Jag away from
What?
the keyboard?
Check it. Oh, okay. Oh, I need to check my cat.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I'm back. Mum came home.
Alright. It's your turn. Start with the colonel. The colonel helped me to my feet.
Hang on. The colonel got back onto his feet. Okay.
The colonel helped me to my feet.
Oh. Okay. Sorry. I
It's
have to
alright.
sneeze a bit. Give me
It's alright.
Okay, that's good. The colonel helped me to my feet, but he stopped cold by the sound of breaking chains and looked over and saw that Elvis had gotten free and was headed straight towards me. I knew that covered in peanut butter bars and banana was just too tempting for a meal, tempting meal for Elvis to pass up. I want you, I need you, I love you, Elvis. Cato while looking directly at the smeared fruit on my shirt. It only took Elvis 3 steps to reach me. He shoved Colonel Parker out of the way and pushed me into wall. I tried to shove Elvis back aside as I... Sorry, my dad.
It's alright.
Back.
Welcome back,
Um,
my
Thanks. Just so you know, my mom was pressuring me to go and check on the new cat. And we found this really fluffy cat near the restaurant. Didn't look like it was a wild cat. It looked like it was someone's cat who was thrown away and it was like getting beat
Okay.
up by other cats.
Oh,
So, you know.
so bad. That's so mean. So,
I tried to shove Elvis back as hard as I could, but
weighing close to 300 pounds, it wasn't easy to move. He began gnawing at my chest and licking my face.
oh god.
I
You
understood
were right, Jack. He was gonna be right. Good god.
Oh,
That's
jeez.
so funny, totally.
Oh yes, because that is a very funny joke to make indeed.
I understood that I was in big trouble.
Big trouble. Euphemisms.
Yeah. Euphemisms. Nice euphemism. Well euphemismed, my friend.
Okay.
Yeah. The colonel got back onto his feet. No! I won't let you take another life! He screamed as he dove and tackled Elvis. Hey, he's less of a pussy than I thought. Whole lot of shaking going on, Elvis sang as he and Colonel Parker collided. I darted towards the staircase, then paused as a question occurred to me. Hey, isn't that a Jerry Lee Lewis song? The Colonel and Elvis rolled around the room, punching and clawing at each other. Between punches and kicks, the Colonel tried his best to answer my question. Elvis recorded a version 2. For a moment, the surprisingly strong Colonel Parker gained the upper hand, pinning Elvis to the ground. He looked at me. Now stop asking stupid questions. Go! Save yourself! he screamed. Elvis pushed Colonel Parker off of him. They rolled into a shelf and knocked over an open can of kerosene that soaked both of them. Several of the lit candles fell down as well, and soon the two fighters were consumed in flames. They continued with their struggle, causing the room around them to ignite. I got up and ran out of the house, leaving the two of them to a fiery grave. So Elvis isn't alive after all. How disappointing.
Should I go?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could hear Elvis's voice sing out one last time as I ran from the property. Burning love, I sing, freaking tone deafy. Okay, then there was only the sound of the roaring fire. Elvis and Tom Parker, each the bane and the blessing of the other, were consumed together in the inferno. In the end, and after a lifetime of greed and cowardice, Colonel Parker had ultimately redeemed himself with a heroic act. And Elvis, he was finally able to get the rest he should have gotten all those years earlier. Sometimes I look back on that day with amazement. I almost couldn't believe my own memories. That's why I'm finally writing all this down. Not that any of you will believe me. Tupac, another neighbor of mine, tells me I'm full of shit, but I know the truth. I was there, and it really happened. I've never really been a fan of Elvis's music before that day, but you know what? I'm still not, because that jerk tried to eat me.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. That was a good way to end it, actually.
That's good. That was good. Should we try and find another pasta?
I think we should keep to one story per podcast, so since we don't have many subscribers, you know what I mean?
Alright.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
I'm
we
chill
should
with
end the
that.
podcast here.
Yeah. When we get bigger, we'll get bigger. We'll go for longer sessions.
Giggity. All right. I'll
Alright.
just. I need to freaking sleep anyways.
Yeah.
Alright. So this is over.
Yeah.
Yay.
It's over.
Well, have a good day, everyone. Don't forget to not
and we're the three
subscribe.
cringy
Please don't
assholes.
share this.
Yeah.
Never
what
share
they
this unless
said.
you want your kids to die from cancer. You know, from the memes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
Have a good
And protect
day.
your kids from fur fags.
Yeah. Maybe. Unless
Yeah.
your kid is a
Okay.
fur bag, then I don't know what to do. You should probably seek out a therapist for your kid.
Maybe. Yeah. So
Giggity goo.
yeah. Goodbye.